Hi, I'm Rob Sabin from Projector Central, and I am here in Denver at the 2024 CEDIA Expo. There's a ton of new home theater projectors and screens out on the floor. We're going to go in and have a look.
All right, the show is open.
So Epson has some great new projectors that they're showing here at CEDIA. Two of them are actually Projector Central Best of Show Award winners. The QB1000 at $7,999 is a new step up to the LS12000, which remains in the line. 3,300 lumens, which is a nice step up. It's got a new 32-bit processor in it, the new QZX processor, which enables both better contrast and color, along with, for the first time, true dynamic tone mapping. So set and forget it. Also improves pixel shifting for their 4-phase pixel shifting that gets you your full 4K UHD on screen. HDMI 2.1 carried over from the LS12000, so you can do 4K 120 gaming at under 20 milliseconds. Now, even bigger news is two brand new very high output projectors. The QL7000 at $29,999 is another one of our award winners here at the show. This is a 10,000 lumen, quite compact and quiet projector that really allows the ability to see very, very well in high ambient light conditions. Fantastic image quality. They've been demonstrating it here on a 180-inch Stewart ALR screen in a basically live living room environment, and it looks spectacular. The QL3000 at $14,999 is a 6,000 lumen version, so same case, but a step-down model. Also with the 32-bit, like the QL7000, it's got the new QZX processor with dynamic tone mapping, and these projectors basically are bringing great images into living spaces. We're at the Samsung booth where they're showing off their new Premiere 9 and Premiere 7 Ultra Short Throw projectors. These are updates to the LSP9T and the LSP7T. The Premiere 9, which is the top of the line triple laser projector, has 3,450 lumens. They have added to both projectors new processing, an AI processor that does better performance on scaling and on color. They've added Game Hub, which is something that was previously appearing in some other Samsung displays. That gives you access to basically console platform games without the need for the console. And both models are available now. So Sony made a major announcement of two new projectors at the show, including the Bravia Projector 9 and the Bravia Projector 8. These are the replacements for the existing XW7000ES and XW6000ES. Now the Projector 9, which is being demonstrated in the reference theater behind me, is being shown on a 150-inch Stewart Studio Tech 1.3 gain screen, and it looks absolutely spectacular. They're doing some really, really interesting comparisons of dynamic tone mapping in the new projector versus the old 7000 ES, and the difference is absolutely remarkable. It's a really significant step up, thanks in part to the new XR processor that they put into these new projectors. Now, you can look at our review of the new Projector 9 at Projector Central right now. So I'm at the Vividstorm booth, and I got a few cool things to show you here. First of all, right behind me is the Vividstorm Dune. Now this is a new UST cabinet that allows you to basically create an instant theater. You can put your UST in here. It's a motorized drawer that comes out. The screen is a floor rising screen built into the cabinet that comes up. It comes in 100-inch or 120-inch, 3 different wood finishes that you can use, and pricing right now is $10,000 for the 100-inch version and $12,000 for the 120-inch version. Now, we're also looking here at some Hisense product that's brand new. The PX3 Pro is Hisense new ultra short throw projector. We've got a review coming up of this very shortly. This is 3,000 ANSI lumens, triple laser projector, 110% BT 2020. They've added 3D this year, which hadn't been in the earlier versions of this product. There's a brand new sound system from Harman Kardon. This product is $39.99. MSRP should be about $3,500 on the street, available now. Also being shown here is the C2 Ultra, which is a replacement for the C1. This is a high-end box projector. It's got also triple laser design with 110% BT 2020 gamut. They have added 3D. This is 3,000 lumens, so that's an upgrade as well. And it is also doing Dolby Vision. There's a new gimbal mount for it. It is designed for Xbox as well with low input lag. And it will be selling later on in October for $24.99 street price. So MadVR is the company that is best known for the NV Extreme Mark II processor. This is an absolute top-of-the-line video processor that we have favorably reviewed. What's interesting here at the show is the NV Core, a brand new product that is designed to be entry-level for people who really want to get the most of what the NV Extreme offers. So the NV Core will still do dynamic tone mapping. It'll do the company's proprietary aspect ratio and subtitle management, the company's stretch mode that is basically state-of-the-art, and also the fantastic scaling that it does. The big news, $5,000 for an entry-level price, $6,000 after the end of the year. So I'm here at Barco with the Heimdall projector. This is their new single-chip RGB DLP projector. New native 0.98-inch 4K chip with a 4096 by 2160 array. No pixel shifting involved. Full RGB, so there's no color wheel. You get pretty much 100% BT 2020 gamut. They have two models. One is going to be 6,000 lumens. That's the Heimdall Plus. Another model announced is the regular Heimdall. That's 4,000 lumens. They're also going to have CinemaScope versions coming out at some point as well. HDMI 2.1 on this projector so that you can game at 4K 120 hertz with expected low input lag, probably on the order of 9 or 10 milliseconds. I'm at Digital Projection, and one of the very interesting pieces they have here is a prototype of a single-chip DLP RGB projector, 4K. This is going to be due out next year in the second quarter using a new TI chip, a 0.8-inch TI chip with WUXGA native resolution with pixel shifting to reach 4K resolution. Full BT 2020 gamut, no color wheel involved. Up to 120 hertz capable. So that's going to be due out next year in the 6,000 to 10,000 lumen range. Good for the residential market as well as the commercial space. Another interesting piece of news here, they're running their satellite MLS system, which has been out for a while now. They're running a 16-foot wide screen with 30,000 lumens as part of their demo here. But the interesting news for that MLS family is some new laser modules. The way this system works is that they've got 10,000 lumen modules that you stack up to get up to 30,000 lumens with the satellite heads. They've now added a 20,000 lumen and a 30,000 lumen module, which means that anything for 30,000 or less, you can use one single laser module. That greatly simplifies the amount of fiber cabling and the need for an optical coupler. So that's going to help drive that MLS system into a lot of new applications. or at AWOL, where I'm standing by the Vanish TV, which is an instant home theater system. It comes with the company's 3500 Pro projector, and obviously just hit the button, screen comes up, and you're ready to go. Another interesting thing that's new here is the Valerian lifestyle projectors. AWOL is introducing a new line of box projectors, all triple laser RGB, 110% BT 2020. Top of the line piece is 3,000 lumens. Those will be kickstarted in end of September and out for the end of the year. I'm at Daylight, and there's a couple of things to report on here. First of all, right behind me is the Sightline cable drop system. We've been talking about this for a couple of years, but Daylight has just introduced the Myriad line of screens. Sightline is now going to have a flush mount option for both ceiling and wall mount. That's going to be the Myriad Reveal. Then there's also going to be the Myriad Conceal, which is going to be a new version of their in-ceiling cassette. Both of those are 193 to 226 inches diagonal. You will be seeing the Conceal coming out a little bit later this fall. The Reveal is now available at large size. Another bit of news at Daylight is that they have revised the control system for about 80% of their screens. You'll, of course, be getting a wall switch with your screen that you can plug in via your 25-foot RJ45 cable. But there is also now the opportunity to add an accessory controller. It's about a $700 item. Gives you additional connection points for RS-232, dry contact, or in particular IP, control over IP. And there's a web interface that you can now use to basically program your screen right from your fingertips. So I'm at EPV Screens, which is the professional division of Elite Screens, and we're here with one of our Projector Central Best of Show award winners. This is the PowerMax Sonic Star AT screen. This is a motorized version of the Sonic Star AT Infinity screen fixed frame that was introduced last year and awarded last year. It's a 1.0 gain angular reflective ALR material, 0.55 millimeter perf, ISF certified, suitable for both wall or ceiling mount. Okay, so I'm at Kaleidoscape. Now, everybody wants a Kaleidoscape movie server. It's the ultimate viewing experience. Only problem is, you're looking at $15,000 to $20,000 typically to get in the game. What's new here is the Strato V, $4,000 for a standalone Kaleidoscape player. It'll hold up to 10 movies, has a very simple interface. It'll download movies from the Kaleidoscape movie store in about 10 minutes, 4K movies. And you can upgrade it at any time using one of their higher-end servers to get the full Kaleidoscape experience. All right, so JVC has two brand new native 4K projectors that are being built as the smallest native 4K projectors out there. You'll notice it's a really nice compact chassis here. They each weigh about 30 pounds, 33 pounds, same as some of the older models. I'm going to read right off the cards because these are so new I haven't even had a chance to study up on them. So this new entry-level piece is the DLA NZ500. This is a $6,000 projector. It is 2,000 lumens, 80 millimeter lens. They have gone from a 65 millimeter lens, as seen in most of the step-down models up to this point, to an 80 millimeter lens. They've shortened up the zoom though, so it's a 1.6 zoom instead of a 2.1, I believe is what it was. This piece has 18 gigabit per second HDMI ports, HDMI 2.1 obviously, but they stop at 4K 60, so they are not ultra wide bandwidth the way the higher end pieces are. 100% Rec 709, they're not claiming 100% DCI-P3, probably be about 80 to 85% when they finally get a spec on it. Filmmaker and vivid picture modes. and HDR10 Plus, along with, of course, JVC's much lauded frame adapt Generation 2 dynamic tone mapping. The step-up model is the DLA NZ700. Basically the same piece, except that native contrast goes from 40,000 to 1 to 80,000 to 1. Also, this has a digital cinema filter in it to get you to up to 98% DCI P3, $10,000. Two important things to mention. No E-shift in either of these two models. You need to step up to the NZ800 or the NZ900 to do that. Also, no 3D. So 3D has been eliminated from these two new entry-level projectors, but it is available with an emitter in the NZ800 and the NZ900. Ultimia is at CEDIA for the very first time. They are showing off their Thor T60 ultra short throw projector at 4,000 lumens. This is one of the brightest USTs on the market. It is a triple laser RGB piece that does in excess of 100% BT 2020 gamut. Also on display is a sample of the T50, the Thor T50, which is a new single laser model that's coming out. That's going to be a 3,000 lumen piece. The Thor T50 is available for $3,000. The Thor T60 is available for $5,000. So Draper's here at CEDIA, nothing brand new, but they're showing off, of course, their Styline fixed frame screens, which we've acknowledged in the past with show awards. They've got 119-inch with the XH700 gray material that's being used with an ultra short throw. It's featuring the 5/8-inch bezel option. They have two other bezel options for that line, including a wide bezel as well as a borderless design. Also showing off their Airlift projector lifts. One of the few manufacturers around that are still doing projector lifts. Now they go up to 150 pounds, but what they've been showing here is the Airlift 35 for good for 35-pound projectors, and it is actually small enough to fit between standard 16-inch ceiling joists. That product has a $4,644 MSRP. So Christie is not actually exhibiting here at CEDIA, but they are making a serious push into the residential market with their presence in a number of the major home theater demos. They've got 4 projectors that are being demonstrated on the floor. There's a Griffin 4K 35 RGB at 36,500 lumens in one room. There's an M4K 25 RGB in another room, an M4K 15 RGB in another home theater room. We just recently reviewed that projector as a home theater projector. And then there's a 4K 860 IS Inspire model, one of their new single chip DLPs at 8,500 lumens. Seymour Screen Excellence, who we also follow closely, is involved in several of those demos. They're showing off in one of the theaters here. Their top of the line professional material comes in screens up to 500 inches wide. They're showing it here in a 162-inch wide, 13.5-inch screen. It's their best professional acoustically transparent material. Looks spectacular with a 4-way art masking system, their adjustable ratio theater masking system. Stewart Film Screen is here promoting their new Stream Pro masking system. It's a horizontal masking system, basically a constant width system that allows you to pretty much get any aspect ratio that you want in any of today's content. Obviously, there's an emphasis on 2.39 to 1 and 2.0 to 1, which is appearing in a lot of streamed content as well as in new movies. Also on display here is the RS1, which they showed first at Infocom. That is a new budget retractable screen that they'll be putting out. They've actually got it out now. It is about to receive or has just received certification for outdoor use as well. That comes with a default Firehawk material, but you can also get it with their Studio Tech 130, 1.3 gain matte white. I'm here at Bloomsbury Lab. This is a new company that is not yet here in the United States. They're at CEDIA looking for dealers. Make a really interesting screen product that has speakers built into it. A typical large screen, 120 inches what they're showing inside, would have a left, center, and right channel array built into the screen. Interesting concept. They start with an aluminum substrate. On the front side, they can basically coat any kind of screen material that you need, different gains, different ALR properties, depending upon whatever environment you're in. On the back side, they use transducers that excite the entire panel into a speaker system. Typically, it's going to be left, center, and right, and they have a triple speaker array for each of those. So you would have a tweeter, a mid-range, and a low-frequency driver, both left side, center, and right. A 120-inch version of this would probably sell in the United States, they think, for about $7,000. And we'll see if that's available soon in this country. So the big news at Screen Innovations is the announcement of the Black Diamond Fusion screen material. This is the long-awaited improved replacement for what had been, of course, Screen Innovations' original flagship ALR material. They have taken the 75-degree viewing cone of the original Black Diamond, and it is now 160 degrees, so they've essentially eliminated any issues with viewing angle and viewing cone. They have eliminated any issues with sparkle and hot spotting, which is something that could happen sometimes with high lumen projectors with the original Black Diamond. It's a 1.0 gain material, and it's available at 130 inches at a reduced price. They've taken the price down from $6,800 to $5,500. This new screen also uses the new attachment system that Screen Innovations introduced in May, where they weld a rubber surround that is very easily attached. Okay guys, that's going to wrap it up for us with our look at the new projectors and screens from the 2024 CEDIA Expo in Denver. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. We'll see you next time.